Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around we're talking subclasses, and I can't believe I never done a video like this actually talking about the different subclasses. I do it at all my build videos and stuff like that, but this is like a collective of all the ones that you should be looking into. So subclasses, first of all, you can equip a subclass of another class when that class hits level 10. So it does have to be level 10 before it can do. And it does not have the biggest of significance to your power rank and the play style and stuff like that. Some of them have, of course, a little bit of an impact because that's just how games works basically. But right here, as you open up your character screen, you can equip it right here, and here you are going to see all of them. It's probably not going to look very like this because I probably have mine looking a little bit different, but it is basically the same thing. So the grade one out is the one you can is by your own class, which you can't equip your own. So you do have to change into one of the other ones. And if you're thinking about how much power rank is going to give you, it's going to give you 90 power rank just for equipping the subclass if the subclass is level 30. So the actual number down here, that is the one we're looking mostly at to talk about kind of because they do have different abilities and stuff like that. Like for example, this here cannonball coming from the sky, there's a proc chance of that, and it basically start from as soon as the class has 0 power rank. It has 20% proc chance of all of these abilities, and then when you get that class to 25,000, the proc chance is 25%. So it's a 5% difference from actually 0 to above 25,000, and there's nothing above 25,000. So don't really worry about what your power rank of that class you're equipping is. All you have to really be thinking about is what level is that class. And again, the increase to the class happens every 10, 20, and level 30. That's when it increases from being more. So the Pirate Captain is level 30 of mine. You can also see the levels right here of the classes, and it's gonna give me 70 magic find. So talking about like the three top ones, or the most useful ones, I would say, is of course the almighty Lunar Lancer buff, which is this one over here. It does also have a proc chance of 20% when you equip it at level 10, and then when you basically have, well, you could have possibly have more powering, and that's how it procs, but it also goes to 25%. So the Lunar Lancer is absolutely the best buff. So if you have the Lunar Lancer unlocked, if you don't have a lot of classes unlocked, make sure you get the Lunar Lancer to level 10 and just equip it as your, of course, your, what's it called, subclass. So the next one would be maybe the Pirate Captain or the Knight. Those two are pretty awesome as well because you get the 70 magic find from the Pirate Captain, and you get 6 extra capacity or 6 extra flask as the Knight. Other of them are pretty niche. I won't go over each and every single one of them. You can see the stats down here. I'll show you all the ones that I'm using on all my classes when I just basically talked about this a little bit. Some of them do give you some flying, and some do some stuff and whatnot, and you can read what it does basically all when you hover over it. So I won't go into too many of them. I will just explain these 3 ones because these are actually the most useful ones. And also it also increases the movement speed. That's why it also makes it pretty awesome as the Knight. But you can equip any of them. They're not specifically crazy or game changing. I would say maybe the Lunar Lancer could be the most game changing because you do get that damage reduction when you do when it does proc. Yeah, but it's a 25% at over 25,000 power rank basically. So yeah, it's significant, not like pretty crazy in, I would say, so much. Anyways, let's show you, or I want to show you what classes that I use, or what subclasses my classes use. So as you can see, Vanguardian uses Lunar Lancer, Dino Tamer Lunar Lancer, what's it called, Chloromancer also Lunar Lancer, Boomeranger on the Lunar Lancer because I can't really use that, but it's really basically really none of them. Revenant, Lunar Lancer, Tomb Raider, Shadow Hunter, because you could also use the Tomb Raider here, but it doesn't really benefit from what it's called, attack speed. So classes that don't, you know, benefit from attack speed, like the Lunar Lancer, actually don't really do that much with, because you're gonna one-shot it. You can see that in the Lunar Lancer video build, the guide I have on the channel, but that doesn't really benefit from you know, from attack speed. It's the same thing with the Dracolite, and the same with the Pirate Captain. But as you can see, again, the Boomeranger Lunar Lancer, as I just said, Dracolite Knight, because it doesn't benefit again from attack speed, so you don't want that buff, because what the Lunar Lancer buff is that it gives you a 90% damage reduction, and also it gives you an attack speed, and I think it gives you some damage as well. I think it's physical though, but it does give you a nice, very nice attack speed bonus. So, but classes that don't benefit from it, you shouldn't use it on. Gunslinger, Lunar Lancer, Near Ninja, you can use Lunar Lancer. Again, you're also going to one-shot thing, as you are going to do in the Lunar Lancer. Basically the same thing with Vanguardian, but I just have this one equipped because I don't play these three actually that much, but they do benefit. They do use attack speed, and attack speed is not bad on them, but when you have like a bunch of dragons and we're getting into the min-max of everything, you want to probably look for something different than the Lunar Lancer. Candy Barb Lunar Lancer, Fate Trickster Lunar Lancer, Ice Age, you'll probably go with something else, because again, not benefiting from attack speed. Pirate Captain can use the Lunar Lancer buff, but it's not too much about the attack speed. It's mostly because of his turrets and stuff like that, but Lunar Lancer is probably like the best for that anyway. And the last one is the Knight, and I also use the Lunar Lancer on that one. So that is all of the that's all of the classes that what they use. You can have a look what they are again if you are interested in so. But yeah, that is basically what all the subclasses is about. So the TLDR is just to equip the Lunar Lancer if you don't have anything. It's not that big of a deal if you don't use it on. If you have the class and you use a Lunar Lancer, they don't benefit from attack speed. You're still going to benefit from the 90% damage reduction. And again, it's a 20% proc from like level 1 or level 0 power rank to 25. So don't worry about like having to level up or power rank up your Lunar Lancer. If you can get it to 25,000, that's amazing, of course, depending on if it's your main or not. But yeah, many options. Go check them all out in up here again if you want to do so, and all of them are more or less okay, but some of them are like the better ones that I talked about in this video. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.